standing at the Perimeter Gallery in River North with
Frank Paluch. We're going to walk through this particular area of the gallery and show you some of the objects we have. As I mentioned, the gallery shows contemporary painting, sculpture, works on paper, and the masters of contemporary ceramics and fiber. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what we have here. This is a drawing by Robert Hudson, Bay Area artist from California. As a matter of fact, Bob was the youngest professor ever hired at Berkeley when he was 27 years old. Of course, he's retired now. The piece that we're looking at on the floor here is a bronze by Neil Goodman. Neil Goodman is a Chicago artist who's done many public commissions in this city. If you went down to McCormick Place in the South Pavilion, you'd see a large installation piece he's done there. If you went to the Ling Block Gallery, for example, up on the Northwestern campus, there's a permanent installation he's done up there. And we will be doing a show for him here next year. Looking at some of the material here in the case, this is another Robert Hudson piece. This is his takeoff sort of on the Kachina dolls. That's called Kachina Jar. This is also a Robert Hudson piece here, which appears to be made out of wood, but actually it's ceramic and sort of has this faux wood surface. The large orb piece here is Toshiko Takiesu. Toshiko we've handled for many, many years also. She's Japanese, taught at Princeton for 25 years. Grew up in Hawaii, and in 1993 the state of Hawaii made her a living treasure. The piece below that is Peter Volkas. Peter has passed away, but Peter was probably the most influential contemporary ceramist in the latter half of this century. He really changed the language of contemporary ceramics. The piece below him is Michael Todd, who is a California artist from Los Angeles. The piece up above is Ruth Duckworth. That's a porcelain piece by her. Ruth is a Chicago artist, now 86 years old, and probably one of the most important women working in clay today. Below her we have another piece by Toshiko Takiesu. And if we move over here, the constructed sculpture is another piece by Robert Hudson, who did the Kachina Jar. The piece below that is John McQueen. John McQueen is a fiber artist who lives in Syracuse, New York, and this piece is made out of willow and wax twine. And one of the reasons he uses willow, it's such a very pliable material. When we first received the piece, it was green, and of course, over the course of a few months, it dries out and turns brown. The piece up here is by Edward Eberly, artist from Pittsburgh, and that is made out of porcelain. That's one of his deconstructed vessels. Below that is Richard DeVore, another well-known ceramist from Colorado. A little Toshiko Moonball down below. More Toshiko Takiesu work here. The deconstructed figure is also by Edward Eberly. As we look over here, the mud painting on the wall is by Soichi Ida, artist from Kyoto, Japan, and that's paired with another Toshiko Takiesu Moonball.